Would you rather turn into a dolphin every time you swim or turn into a bird every time you jump?
I work out, so every time I jump is wild. So maybe a dolphin every time I swim, which is kind of cool.
In the middle of the gym is crazy.
Right. And I really love to swim though, so that's really hard too.
And then what if it's a big bird like that make noise?
Right.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Imagine swimming in a small pool and you turn into a big old dolphin.
Getting old.
Duh. Big old. Old ass.
You're
I'm sorry, it's so aggressive, huh? What? Excuse me? What did you say?
Your age exceeds mine.
Oh,
value. I had to reiterate.
I'm like, wait, what? Excuse me? Heard the aggression pop out too.
Yeah. My bad. It slipped.
Relax. Not by really that much. It's a bit much though.
If
I'm keeping it above. Woo. And my kid's 10, so I got dog years on me.
Yeah, them parent years ain't no joke.
Oh yeah. But you put the dog years on stuff.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Likkle Table. I'm your host, your favorite neighborhood roster, and we are here for episode number 39. Lord Jesus Christ. And I brought back Nurse Ari. Now, congratulations, man. And speaking of, give me your flowers. Congratulations. Passing your test and stuff. Yes, man, that wasn't no small feat.
I appreciate that. Oh.
So I seen that you was getting a lot of flowers as it was.
Yes, I know. I'm very overwhelming.
But yeah, how does it feel?
It feels amazing. It's a lot of emotions, to be honest. Very cloudy, but I'm very excited. I'm very happy. And it's a sense of relief. It's like,
happy for it to be over with.
like, we did it. Like, we're here. So,
all right. And before we get deeper into the episode, I got to start something new because we just started getting, viewer engagement on the videos.
Okay.
So what I'm going to start doing is reading some of the responses and stuff at the beginning of the episode from previous, viewers. So we had the question of would you rather, and the question was, would you rather run from a hippo on foot or swim from a polar bear in water? And somebody on YouTube, it says @Lorado6573 says, either way you're dead, but at least the hippo can kill you in one bite.
The polar bear came?
Listen, I don't know,
They're
because
both vicious.
Yeah, but I feel like the polar bear might take a few more, depending on where it bites you at. The hippo, it really anywhere you out of there, because it's a lot of mouth pause. We had some comments on TikTok too. One person, Scrap Baddick, says, you dead either way, but I'd rather have a tree I can get up. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I actually said the same thing in the episode.
Right, if they run in front of the hippo, hopefully they might find a tree or something.
Yeah, man, listen. Wilso_N says, give me polar bear in the water. I'll most likely be too frostbitten to feel most of the flesh tearing and eating.
Points are being made. You might freeze to death anyways.
You know.
Hypothermia. Like, swear. Like,
when I read that comment, I was like, I mean, I never even thought about it like that. Because usually polar bears are where it's cold. And that water ain't nothing to play with.
Ain't nothing at all, for real.
And then we have one last one. Eastwood says, I'ma shake the ish out that hippo. All my juke moves will be on display that day.
Sure. Sure. I think hippos might be faster than what we think.
No, I said, yeah, hippos like...
They're pretty fast.
They get up to 30. Some of them get up to 30.
That's fast.
Most of them are faster than Usain Bolt.
Right. Oof.
And a lot of us ain't running that speed.
Nowhere near it.
Yeah. So we got those out of the way. A little, viewer engagement.
That's cool.
Yeah. Then got
So you picked that from a video, one of the videos you've done?
Well, this was from the very last episode.
Okay.
Since that episode has been posted, I posted shorts and everything on YouTube and TikTok, and people have been actually commenting.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like it.
Me too. Keep it coming. Pause.
You on a roll?
No, I'm not.
Ooh.
Alright, so yeah, we can discuss, the trials and tribulations of your journey through nursing school.
My journey through nursing school was long but fun. Honestly and truly. I don't know, it was tiring. It was the norm. I'm a single mommy of 10-year-old twins. So, trying to work out, trying to work.
Still maintaining boot camps every now and then.
I know. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a boot camp soon because I really, really, really want to. And I've been meaning to post on Facebook to see if people want to do one before the year ends or maybe just do one in the new year. Just plan one for the new year.
They gonna do one before the new
They
before
might,
the year
people might
ends.
though.
But you talking about you want to go on a hiatus.
Well, yeah, I do. Don't do me like that. Put me out there, okay? Hey. Yes, I do want to go on a hiatus because I feel overstimulated. I feel like I need a break. I feel like, I don't know. It's like everything just kind of like weighing on me. Like I feel a sense of relief, but it's like I also just want to feel free. Like it's just so much still going on. It's like, okay, I need a true
job.
Actually, I already have a job. I'm going to be an ED nurse already.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a job already.
You just graduated yesterday.
Well, listen, I already had my job like for 2 weeks now. But I'm a student nurse at the hospital, so it's like I just transition over.
Okay. So pretty much what you said the last time you was you didn't say it was guaranteed, but it ended up being guaranteed.
Yeah. I don't know what I said.
Now, I remember you saying something about, the hospital that you work in. You could if you wanted to, but you would have to, go through.
Process. And I did. I had to go through like a panel interview of like 8 to 10 people in there.
Jesus.
I know. It was so nerve-wracking.
So, like, were you just looking at the person that was talking? Or
everybody. I had to engage with everybody because everybody was talking like at different times. At different times.
I was finna say, come on now.
This person, you know how it is. Like when you're having a conversation, even if it's just with like 3 of us. Like I say something, they'll say something, you'll say something. Pause. Maybe somebody will ask another question, and it's kind of like you just kind of like engaging with one another. They're like, tell me more type shit. Tell me more. Or if I say something, then elaborate on this. Oh, you said this, so can you explain this? Or
so they were pretty much asking you to elaborate on previous interviews?
No, like just questions that they were asking me.
Oh.
Yeah, like an interview. Just kind the interview goes if it's just one-on-one. Like, they ask you about your experience. How did you get into this?
Mm-hmm.
What are your hobbies? Oh, you have kids? Oh, how old are they? Oh.
Hold on, man, because that's a lot of information for them to just... Like, if you didn't get the job, that's... Come on now, you know a little bit too much.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So you got 10-year-old twins. It's like, whatever. Okay.
Nah, I ain't no whatever. That's still kids.
It's so silly. Whatever. But yes, I do have a job, and I'm so grateful because people don't get that opportunity. I get to start making my money immediately because I have that job. I was so blessed to start that right after my first semester over the summer. I don't know. It was a great opportunity, and I've been there like over a year now. So I've been doing that like student nurse intern for over a year. So when I transitioned over, it was kind of like a pretty easy process. Like I wasn't sure I was gonna get a job honestly because they weren't calling me.
So the only thing that really changed was your title.
And my title and my pay.
Yeah, pay, and you might like do a little bit more.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna a lot more because then I'm gonna really like
hands-on.
I get to do a lot more because like as a student nurse intern, they didn't really like let us handle blood.
Yeah.
Like some people probably did here and there. Like if you're a cool nurse, they might like, come on, I'm sitting here watching you, go ahead and do it. But
really not okay.
Yeah, like some stuff we're like really not allowed to do. So like now I get to do like everything hands on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still gotta take my state test, but I already applied for all that stuff, so I'm just waiting on the test date. So I'll take that probably, hopefully, end of January.
So what does the state test do?
It gives me my state license, my RN license, my actual license. So I just passed nursing school. I just graduated from nursing school, so I'm getting my diploma.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm getting like all this other shit, and I have to apply for my license. I just applied today.
Mm-hmm.
I have to like apply for the test. I did all that shit today.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to like get a test date, a time. I have to sit and take another test, a long ass test, and then I have to wait to see if I pass or fail. They let you know. And then boom, woo, get your license. Cause that'll be me the first time around. Yeah. And then they send me my license. But I'm still gonna be I'm still gonna be working at the hospital.
So. Okay, so not saying you, but hypothetically speaking, if somebody were to fail that test, then what?
So you just have to pay again and take it again. It happens. It's life. And it happens common. Like, it's very common, for real. People don't pass, men and women, and they have to take it time and time again. Some people twice, some people 3 times, some people 4 times.
As long as you don't gotta start all over.
Yeah, no, you don't gotta start all over. That's like when you in school, when you fill in like semesters and stuff, you gotta take that semester over. Yeah. You went through that whole process, now you gotta take it over. And you fail at that time, you might get kicked out the program.
Like, I failed that first time, I'm like, alright, maybe this wasn't for me.
No, people get back into it and pass it all the time.
No, I'm saying if it was like high school.
Listen, I said that. I was like, I don't know. I was like, if I fail one of these semesters, I don't know if I'm going to reapply.
Did you ever come close to failing?
I wouldn't say I came close to failing, but the way Daytona State does their grading scale is so different from like other schools. So it's like you have to get a certain amount of points on the exams in order to pass the class. Like they don't, even though you're doing all this extra work, you're doing all these projects, you're doing all these assignments, you're turning this shit in, they don't give a fuck about that. Like you gotta, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, they don't,
but
what do you mean they don't care?
It's really your...
Why are you doing it?
But it's really your test. So, because if you don't get what you need, those amount of points, like, so, say this semester we needed 390 points. Jeez. So, each test is worth 100 points. Okay. But our final was worth 200 points. So, it was worth 2 test grades. Mm-hmm. So, it's like...
So it's like if
you
somebody...
You gotta equal it out.
Right, if somebody failed one test or didn't take one test, but they passed the final with an A, it kind of...
Maybe. It just depends on what you get. Because out of 100 points, a 78, like you can get 78, 78, 78. And then on the final test, you gotta get like whatever equates to the 390.
You might need. What kind of studying are you doing?
You're gonna need, but listen, that's the minimum at Daytona State. You know, like they don't go by Volusia County grading period. Like you know, the 70, but other schools do. The 70% is still a C and all that. Mm-hmm. Like not at my school, it's a D. You have to get a 70. So if you get like an 81, it's still a C.
I say here. Because we need the whole piece of
Somebody else
higher
said that
standards.
I was just talking to a man today.
In the medical field.
Listen,
there's nothing to play with.
He said the same thing. He was like, "All right, honestly, that's so good." And I was like, my classmate used to say that all the time. She was like, a lot of good nurses come from Daytona State. Yeah. Because they don't play. That shit is hard. That shit is tough. Like, I commend anybody. I know other schools are tough too. Like, I'm not saying other schools aren't tough, but that shit is tough. Like, I've talked to other nurses and went to like other schools, and they even said their like grading wasn't like that. Mm-hmm. And they're like, "That's crazy. What?" Like, and I'm like, "Yeah."
And you got through it.
I did the first time with my gang. The Fab Five. Shout out to the Fab Five.
How many of y'all started? Jesus.
No.
Was it more than 10?
No, it's been 5 of us since the beginning. It was like one extra person, but that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It's really been 5 of us, but it really was like one extra person first semester. But then like the 5 of us been riding out like from like since the beginning. Mm-hmm. Like orientation, like way when we didn't have a clue who the hell we was. All a few of us sitting at the table together. Yeah.
Well, congratulations again to you and the Fab Five.
Yes.
We're gonna go ahead and get into the Would You Rather segment.
Would you rather?
First question. Would you rather never eat your favorite meal again or have to only eat that meal forever?
Damn. I don't really like have a favorite meal though. Like I love food. Like honestly, you said to never have my favorite meal again.
Mm-hmm. Or that's the only thing you can eat.
To never have it again. It's just too much food out here for that. I'm sorry. Something else gonna have to be my favorite.
Yeah.
Something else could easily be your favorite. Like it's too much food.
What if the stipulations is like anything that becomes your favorite adds on to the list? Like you can't eat.
Let's see, you adding on to the question. The question didn't say that. That's what they tell us in school. You're adding on to the problem, nurse. That's not what it asked you, nurse.
Well, I ain't no nurse.
Well, I'm telling you, you adding on to the question, sir. Mr. Norman. Oh, that is your government.
Yeah.
My bad.
Sheesh.
I know.
All right, next question. Would you rather travel everywhere for free or eat everywhere for free?
Oh, they really playing. That is so good. I'm serious. Come on. Flying anywhere around the world?
Well, I mean, they just said travel because that could be flying by boat. Anything.
That's still so much fun. For free?
Travel by car.
Eating food. It's like I can pay for my food. Like I can pay for my food.
That travel is the most expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
I can pay for my food. I'll go broke for food. I ain't gonna.
You know, if the meal is worth it, I will too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen, let's put a little salt.
It just gotta be worth it, though.
Oh, yeah.
And if it's not, it's gonna piss me off.
Oh. Be so mad at yourself, like, yo, dumb ass.
So you gonna go travel everywhere?
Yep. Yep.
I can see Jordan.
I can pay for my food.
Alright, next question. Would you rather turn into a dolphin every time you swim or turn into a bird every time you jump?
I work out, so every time I jump is wild. So maybe a dolphin every time I swim,
Turn
which
into
is
a
kind of
bird in the
cool.
middle of the gym is crazy.
Right, right. And I really love to swim though, so that's really hard too.
And then
It
what if
sucks.
it's a big bird like that make noise?
Right, right.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Imagine swimming in a small pool and you turn into a big old dolphin.
I mean, at that point, if you know you turn into a dolphin every time you swim, you should probably do your best to make sure that you got a large body of water when you do it.
That's just too much to think about. You see, I don't even know. But see, jumping, I don't know. I feel
imagine jumping into a public pool and
you turn into a bird. So you said every time you jump, you turn into a bird?
Yeah, or when you swim, jumping into the pool in front of everybody and turning into a dolphin. Either way,
so damn, you can only swim in the ocean, huh?
I mean, there's freshwater dolphins.
Dolphin.
Oh, dolphin.
I'm gonna take the dolphin. Bump it.
Yeah, the bird might provide a little bit more opportunity, but every time you jump,
every single time you jump.
Like, what if you jump on accident?
That's what I'm saying.
And then you're just in the sky.
Jumping off something.
Like,
jumping off something in the house or something.
To be up here.
Right. And now you're flying around the house. Like.
All right, next question. Would you rather have front row tickets for a musician you've never heard of, or listen to your favorite artist or band perform from the parking lot? The parking lot is crazy.
I know. Like, what the? Like, huh? See a musician I've never seen before.
Yeah, going to see a musician you never heard of before. Like,
I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Is he amazing?
I mean, they don't say.
Because, like, if he's amazing. Right.
I mean, it's a 50-50 chance.
But the parking lot is just wild. I just feel like.
I could have stayed home for this.
How far is the parking lot? How many feet away am I?
Okay, so let's just say it's at like an arena.
Mm-hmm. And I saw it. I mean, I can still. I mean, I don't know. That's so hard. I'm gonna just go to the show, see the magic guy.
The magic guy.
Mm-hmm. The musician.
Musician?
No. Oh, a musician?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was somebody that did magic.
A
Wait,
magician?
so I gotta see a band? Wait a minute. Say the question again. Wait a minute.
It's either you have...
Why is it the same thing? I thought it was two different things, like two different shows. Like I could see somebody that was doing magic, or I could see hear my favorite band from the parking lot.
No. It's either you have front row tickets for a musician you've never heard of.
A musician. I was thinking of something totally different.
Or you listen to your favorite band or artist perform from the parking lot.
I'm gonna take the parking lot. It might not be far. It might be a few feet. You adding on talking about at an arena or something like that. You want me to be far away in the mountains listening to it. Like, no. It's probably like a few feet.
I think I'd go to the front row.
Yeah.
The front row for the musician I ain't never heard of. Because even if...
Oh, cool.
Even if they're trash,
Mm-hmm.
it's still an experience. I was in the front row.
Oh, I guess you don't get to see. Yeah, I guess you don't get to see nothing if you in the parking lot. You can't even get in.
What are you doing here, baby? You might get told to leave by security.
I just got totally lost. Well, I don't know why I thought you said somebody that did magic.
I mean, magician and musician
I just
is,
feel like, I don't know, I must have veered off.
you know, it's not that far apart. So you're going to the parking lot.
Yeah, parking lot pimping.
All right. Next question. Would you rather live in a new country every month or never go on vacation again?
That never go on vacation again just don't sound right. Like, it just don't.
After you just said how much you like going on vacation.
Absolutely not. It just don't add up. I can't do that one. I might have to move every month.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. Every month
A
for the rest of
different
my
country?
life. For the rest of my life?
Like, you're not moving city to city or different
But what
city.
that mean, no vacation? So, like, I guess I can do activities still. No vacation? Like,
I mean, vacation, I would assume you would have to take time away from work, so you can't do that.
stop. So you adding on to it.
You gotta use PTO.
I can do an activity or something.
I mean, you can, but it have to be on an off day or something. That's not necessarily vacation. That's just you doing stuff.
Whatever. Then you say you can't take no time off. That's crazy.
You take time off of.
Appointments, anything.
Why you need to take days off work for an appointment?
Somebody got kids, married, anything. They got family. They about to go hang out with their family.
That's vacation.
That's not vacation. Having game night with your family, that's not vacation.
You don't have to take off work from that.
What if you get messed up and want to hang out and just have a day off the next day? That's not a vacation. You in the house. You at home.
I mean, one day is not a vacation.
3 days.
3 days is a vacation.
Oh, please. That's a weekend. That's barely a weekend.
That's long enough. That's 3 out of 7
What do
days.
y'all consider a vacation? What's the length of a vacation? Somebody. Anybody.
So you mean to tell me you've never gone on vacation for 3 days?
Barely. I have. I probably have. I'm pretty sure I have. I can't think of when, but I'm pretty sure I have, and I probably hated it. But I probably have. I would admit.
And you was on vacation. Alright, last question. Would you rather dumpster dive for food or ask customers outside a restaurant to buy you a meal?
Oh, hell. Both of these are so goddamn horrible. Dumpster diving is just wild. Like, but begging is just crazy.
It's like
it's so against
with,
my character.
Right.
Like, I'm not begging for anything. It's so against my morals. Like, it's just like, but dumpster diving? That's next level. That's next level. I don't know. I have to pay. Wow.
Indeed.
If I beg, do I have to beg every day, all day?
Well, I mean, it don't say beg, it just says ask.
Ask customers for money
Not for money, to buy you a meal.
to buy me a meal. Okay, I guess I'll do that. I can't dive in a dumpster.
Yeah, I've seen like homeless people and stuff standing outside of restaurants.
They've gotten meals. I've
Or
given
even
some
corner
meals.
stores.
Yeah, I've
Like,
given people
just buy me
meals.
something to eat. Now that I will do.
Yeah, I've given people. That's what I'm saying. I've given people meals before. Yeah.
I don't know about getting you no money. I'll buy you something to eat.
Right. Yeah. People do that. I like that too.
Now, if they get mad if you buy them something to eat, what
And you over there looking like somebody granddaddy. Well, what you getting mad for? Do you want the meal or no?
Right.
Do you want the meal or no?
Hell, I eat the food.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Come on now.
Do you want the meal or no?
I'll let you in. That was this
Cause
week's
you know you meet some.
segment.
I said you know you meet something like that.
Yeah. That's why I said it, because I didn't.
I'll cut you off, my bad.
It's never happened to me personally, but it's happened to people that I've been around. Like, they just, out of the kindness of their heart, decide to buy these people food.
Yeah.
And the people get upset that they just didn't give them the money.
Right. Oh, nobody want this.
It's not my face. So have you been on social media more, like, seeing the stuff about Remy Ma and Papoose and
a little bit.
Larissa Shields?
Yeah, a little bit. I peeped a little bit of it recently. I did. I don't really know how to feel about it because I don't really know much about it. I don't really know what's really going on. Like, I really don't know.
Okay, first of all,
and Remy Ma's relationship, even from the beginning, like the get go, I don't really know.
First of all, this man held her down.
Here you go.
Through her prison bed.
You think so?
I know so.
You know him personally?
The world know him.
Oh,
Ain't
really?
nothing ever come out
really?
that he was messing with somebody that he wasn't supposed to.
So that means he wasn't.
Most deaf. Papoose don't got that much bread to shut nobody up like that.
You don't think some women just will not say anything because it's not somebody's
in
business?
this day and age? Somebody's told somebody.
I mean, I'm very unbiased about the situation, but my thing is, I just feel like you just giving him a lot of.
A lot of what?
Just. He isn't doing this and he isn't doing that. And it's like, you think so? You know so?
Well, first of all, they weren't even together and she's, tripping about the man actually moving
So
on.
do you know that, though? We don't really know that. That's what I'm saying. We don't really know.
I'm speculating.
Or don't. We can't. We can't get wrapped up in this shit. Don't speculate.
I do this for the people.
I know. I feel you. I'm not speculating because I feel like we just never know. Like, we never know these fucking people. Any of them.
Right.
Because we hear weird stuff about a lot of them all the time, and we're like, delete this shit off of it.
Don't meet your heroes.
Right. Let me delete this off.
They're just regular people.
That's a creep. Unfollow. So.
But from the situations, like everything that's been posted, it seems as though he held her down through her whole prison bed. She got out. He postponed his career so she can do her thing.
All these years she was locked up, he postponed it?
Yeah.
Damn. And she was locked up, he postponed it. While she was locked up.
Raising the kids.
I mean, he can still work. Women do it all the time.
As musicians?
Yes, as musicians. In Miami. A lot of them that have gotten pregnant. But ain't been no daddy though.
But those people were also kind of at the height of their careers. Like, I feel like they have.
Hasn't Papoose been out for a while?
That don't mean he got money like that.
Put in the work, is what I'm saying.
I mean, he's done some stuff.
Okay. Cool.
Remy Ma's has done more. Definitely, she has a very extensive catalog. I give it to her. She's a hell of an artist. But boy,
I didn't feel like it was right. I mean, what about the stuff that they were saying about the boxer chick? I seen something where they said that just recently she was supposed to be like engaged.
Mm-hmm. See, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Engaged to who?
Some guy.
Damn.
She got posted and everything all on social media. Yeah.
But is supposedly in a relationship with
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta dig deeper. You gotta keep looking. That's all speculation. I'm just watching, sitting back, laughing. Here and there when I see it. I really don't care for it, but I was like, oh, who are these people? It's just all over I'm like, damn, I can't miss it. I don't even know these people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I know Remy Ma, I know Papoose. I don't even know this lady, the boxer lady.
I'll tell you one thing. She ain't nothing to be played with.
I'm sure.
First of all, she's undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen
that. I think I went and looked at some stuff.
I've seen some of her fights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just say that Remy Ma might want to, calm down a little bit. And I ain't saying that Clarissa's in the right for what she posted and stuff like that,
but she can't fight though. She can't fight people like
outside of the ring.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought they couldn't do stuff like that.
But I seen that she said something about like them two meeting up in the ring in February. I don't know how.
Oh, I did see that.
I don't know how true that is.
That's so crazy. I was
or
like,
if
what
she's
the
gonna
hell?
accept. But man,
I just was like, what in the hell when I seen that?
I just find it interesting, the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
What? And it came out of nowhere. And it's right after this whole CEO of United Healthcare getting knocked off.
Mm-hmm.
And they talking about they got the person that killed
That
him.
did it?
Mm-hmm.
For real?
That's what they say.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, they talking about he's arrested and everything.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Talking about they found him in a McDonald's.
Yeah, whatever. They are lying.
They got his mugshot posted up everywhere, talking about his DNA was found somewhere close to the scene.
I don't believe them one bit.
I don't either, because just from like, you only really seen like that.
I seen that
on
shit.
the And just the difference between like the eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the dude Luigi's eyebrows is way closer together than the dude
Really?
that's in the
I ain't seen it. You see that? You got a picture?
It's on the shade room.
I don't be on there. Like, I see.
See, I take stuff with a grain of salt until I see it on the shade room because they got some reputable sources. They don't really post nothing until they know for a fact.
Sources.
Yeah. I think we can go ahead and get into the Am I the A-hole segment. Well, this week's Am I the A-hole question says, am I the A-hole for labeling my son's school supplies and informing his next teacher they are not to be shared with his stepsister?
Absolutely, you are the asshole.
She says, my son isn't back in school yet, but I was contacted by his teacher for next grade asking if I had bought him all the required items and to inquire about any donated class supplies. While we were talking, I told her that I had labeled my son's supplies and do not want him forced to share those with his stepsister, not my stepchild, my ex's. I also made it clear I was not counting the donated class supplies I'd be given, but just my son's personal ones. Last grade, it was a constant issue, and the teacher ignored me because it wasn't stated at the start of the year. So I got ahead of it this year. His teacher said she made a note of it and wouldn't make him share. My ex and his wife were contacted also. Her about her 2 kids, daughter and a younger son. Him about our son. His wife apparently told the teacher her daughter's supplies would be shared by my son, and she corrected him and said she must have her own because class supplies can't substitute her the entire year. This was followed by my ex calling to say they can't afford to do this ish. He said it was bad enough finding stuff for the kids to use when my son was leaving his supplies in the cubby at school so they couldn't be used by all the kids. But now the school is saying they can't be divided between the two kids and that I'm a selfish bitch. He said they're family and it shouldn't be this big of an issue. I told him I was not responsible for providing for his stepkids. That if they can't afford them, then it's not my problem. He told me his stepdaughter will suffer, and I told him I do not care. It's not my job to make sure her and her brother are provided for, and I told him that I ended up spending way more than expected on supplies last year when our son was forced to share. Ex's wife reached out and told me I should be ashamed.
She should.
I should be more willing to let the sharing happen. They're siblings and belong to the same family, innocent child. I told her that if she cannot afford to buy her kids supplies, she should find their dads and ask, not expecting me, who has nothing to do with her kids, to support them. For context, my son is 8. His stepsister is also 8, or literally about to turn 8, and his stepbrother is 5 or 6. My son wasn't willingly sharing the supplies. He was forced to by his teacher, and he hated it because she did ruin some of his best supplies, especially crayons and colored pencils, but also his sharpener. I don't think it was intentional. It seems like she's just a rougher kid with stuff. X and his wife say I'm an a-hole and should feel so ashamed for willingly letting a child in the family suffer and for being petty about school supplies. Am I the a-hole?
I mean...
You were so gung-ho on her being an a-hole.
That thing had me... I'm like, I got a piece of that over here.
Was that juicy enough for you?
It was juicy. It was juicy.
Pause.
That was...
Pause.
Come on. It was juicy. So, considering, you know me. Considering the child's feelings, she is not the asshole.
Okay.
It was kind of how she went about it. She was being an asshole. Maybe she should have reached out to her ex and, the mom before she told the teacher that.
You're like, yo, your daughter, she messing up.
Not even that. He feels, our son feels a certain type of way. Yeah. Like, he cherishes his things. Blah, 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 blah. Instead of saying, he is not to share his stuff with, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, the approach was very giving, like, goddamn. Come on now. Be a little bit nicer. Come on. That's crazy. It is not to be shared with his stepsister. Like, what the hell?
She misses ain't going.
Bruh. I'm like, oh, she off the chain. She ain't playing. She said, but no. That was how she came off. Like, and I don't know, maybe she left some stuff out. Maybe she had mentioned it before or whatever, because it seemed like it was frustration. Like, she was just going in a little bit in the beginning. That's why I'm like, what the hell? Like, you are such an asshole. But then when she explained, like, how the son fell and things like, I'm like, okay. Because kids are like that. Like, these are my belongings. I love my things. I want to take care of my things. Yeah. Like, so.
Even if my things break, I want to be the one to break it.
And I'm not breaking my things. Yeah. Some kids don't. They don't play that. Right. Like, this is my girl. Like, nah. So, yeah. It's like, I don't think she's an asshole, but it was just like, how she came off was very asshole-like. It was like, you could have done that very differently and had a way better outcome. Because it looks terrible.
It's
like,
what
come
she
on.
told to this lady, talking about if you can't afford to provide for you.
Bruh, like, it's just throwing blows. Like, it was like, boop, boop, boop. Like, that's why I was like, I don't know if she was fed up, but she was ready for whoa. Oh, wait, she did say it happened last year, too. So maybe she was fed up, but it was like, well, did you mention it last year? I don't know if she mentioned it to them last year, but she did say it's been happening since last year. So she did say that. That's why I was like, it just seems like she just blew up.
Yeah, she would be crazy to not have mentioned it prior.
Right. But she was like, she wasn't on time, so the lady ignored her. The teacher ignored her because she didn't do it in the beginning of the school year. So I'm jumping ahead of the game.
She might have said something.
I'm jumping ahead of the game. But it's like, talk to the daddy. That's your ex anyway, and that's y'all son together. Yeah. That's okay for him to have his own belongings, and it's okay for it's like. Get y'all kids some. I mean, they said they couldn't afford it.
To the class
right? They said what the daddy said they couldn't afford this shit or something like that. Like, come on. Maybe she's not the asshole, but how she came off, it was kind of But then I don't know. Thinking about the family, they just made it seem like they didn't really care. It's like we can't afford it. Right.
Okay, I'm gonna say this: if you didn't mention any of this to the father or them prior to this whole situation, you're the a-hole. But
how you came off.
If this was already talked about and then it was still disregarded, you're not the a-hole. You can't do nothing about that.
And we're gonna respect the kid feelings.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially if they want to take care of their stuff. You don't see too many kids actually
taking care of that thing.
Yeah. And that boy was hurt.
Right. He said, Mom, do something about this.
Get her before I hurt her feelings.
Bro, she break my pencil sharpener one more time. She break my pencil. They're taking all my good pens, all my good pencils, all my mechanical pencils.
That was this week's Am I the A-hole segment. See, so that lived up to expectation that time.
It did.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
not gonna lie, it did. It just hit it on the head. It was like it was waiting on me. It was waiting on me. Or it might be funny as hell because that was funny as hell. We was in there cracking up. Hopefully y'all heard the story. So sorry that we was laughing so hard, but that shit was crazy. The moment was going in. Like,
oh, they heard it. They heard every bit of it. So you been watching any other shows or anything lately? I know you said last time you had already finished Dexter.
I'm still so hurt by Dexter. I loved Dexter so bad.
And how it ended, it's like, dang.
He gave the kid away to the. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, he left because he thought, everybody around him, would die. People kept dying and stuff. So he was like, he didn't want his kid to die. So he left, his kid with the lady that he fell in love with and just left. I think he might have left him some money or something, maybe, but I can't remember that part. But yeah, he left.
Oh, so
and he was still alive, but he's like far away.
So they could possibly bring it back, but he just be doing something totally different.
Right. He was old, like in the forest, some damn way.
Oh, they showed him older? Oh.
Yeah. Ugh, I miss it so bad.
Well,
Average
they
Joe.
might
What?
they might show
a sequel or something.
Or what happened after he left and what happened
to
before.
the kid.
Well, what happened after and before that little scene with him in the forest and stuff, like what happened leading up to that.
Yeah. I don't know. They hurt me. Just leave it alone. Don't do anything.
So you don't want no kind of reprisal?
Because it was what it was, and I can't believe they ended it like that. Seriously. It really ticked me off.
It's a few shows.
That you been watching? You ain't been telling me none of. I watch Average Joe on Netflix, I think.
What's that?
I think it's on Netflix. I don't know, it's crazy. It's kind of weird. It's like, it's funny. It's all over the damn place. But I just finished that.
Who's
You
it?
have to see it. I don't know, some black people. It's a bunch of them. A bunch of black people.
Okay.
Whole black cast for the most part, besides the enemies, the bad guys.
I've actually been watching a lot of anime.
Yeah?
lately. Well, not a lot, but I've been watching Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan, what's that song? Netflix.
Hulu. In the first season, I think I'm in on episode 13-ish. They got 50 episodes in the first season. And you probably done seen clips or something related to it. The general basis that I've gathered so far from what I've seen because from what I know, I think the show was done. So I haven't watched everything yet, but it's these giants, these giant people that just eat regular people, not to appease hunger, just because they like to do it. And these the regular humans were living inside of these walls. Like they had like 3 different walls. And inside each section was a different city or town type stuff. So of course the closer you get inside to the circle, the wealthier the people get. So the first layer, like everybody just having a regular day, and literally I think the first scene it was like a flash of lightning, and then over the wall you seen one of the giant heads, but it didn't make no sense because all of the giants were like 7 meters tall, 16 meters tall, and stuff like that. This one was like 50 meters. So he was like, what the hell, where did this one come from? He knocks that wall down and lets in all of the little ones, and they just start going to town eating people.
This is so weird.
The main
Why
characters.
are you watching this?
You know, I asked myself that same question when the first person got ate. Pause. But it's an interesting show. Just like the character development from episode 1 to 13 has been drastic as hell.
The character development of who? The giants?
No. The giants aren't the main characters.
The people.
Yeah. It's like...
So how they protect themselves now? They're growing.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, it shows like that scene, and then like a year after that, once they've done training and stuff like that and learn how to fight things.
Yeah.
And then start actually coming into contact with them more. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people die. A lot of the main characters die quick. One of the actual main character, I thought he was dead, but he actually ended up. Yeah, the man lost a leg and an arm. The giant ate his leg first, and then he ate him, and I guess I don't know how the hell it happened, but he ended up turning into one of the giants and went to messing up the other giants. Yeah.
So, I'm not watching that. So
I mean, it's a good show.
have you seen Blue Eye Samurai? Is that on Netflix? I think it's Blue Eye Samurai on Netflix.
That's an anime?
I watch it. It's like a mixed chick. It's so fire.
It's a what?
It's like a mixed chick samurai. She's like black and something like Asian or whatever. Something like that. Yeah, it's kind of fire. It's kind of fire. Slam motherfuckers. Cause I want to say maybe somebody died. I can't really remember because it's been a while since I watched it. One of my friends put me on. It's probably been like that probably was like last year when I watched that. I don't even think that was this year. It could have been earlier this year, but I feel like it was like last year.
And when you seen it, it had already been out.
No, it was kind of new.
Okay.
It wasn't that old.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty new.
I ain't never heard of it. I finished
Fine,
Snowfall.
You did? You liked it? You loved it? Aw, you mad? It's okay. It's okay. That's how all their fans feel. That's been following it for so long.
Listen. First of all, I don't like how they did Franklin. They had my dog messed up. This man went from flying airplanes, having millions of dollars, taking care of all of his people,
right,
to being a dang jug. that can barely keep his pants up. He's like, bro, ain't no way, bro. Well, your name is Franklin Saint, bro.
Why no way, what? Why no way, what?
Louis, I'm really upset that she made it.
I'm gonna have to get into this one day. What is on?
It's on Hulu.
I'm right on Hulu.
Oh, so you haven't watched it yet?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you gotta get into that. I'm glad I ain't say too much.
Really?
Man, I was finna spoil some stuff. I thought you had already seen it.
No.
Yeah, nah.
When you told me you started it, I was like, I've never seen it.
Oh yeah.
Cause you was like, you never seen it, and I was like, me either. And then you started watching it, and then you was like all in love with it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, nope, I've never watched it. I have to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should get into that.
I got you.
Definitely.
Tell too much.
Yeah. But those two things you could know.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you've seen stuff on social media.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of stuff. I have. Yeah. Yeah, that's just like the people that don't watch Power. I watch Power, and it's a lot of people I know that don't watch it, and it's a lot of people I know that do watch it.
I've never gotten into it.
Yeah, see.
I don't even remember watching an episode. I think the only thing like that I've tried to watch is Empire. And I think I gave that show a little bit too much energy.
I used to love Empire. When it fell off.
Yeah, they just
did.
went doing too much.
Yeah, always.
Too much going on.
Always.
And ain't none of it like they was trying to make it make sense, and it was just like, bro, you're reaching. You're reaching
too far.
Well, yeah, as far as TV, that's pretty much it. I really only be watching movies right now, unless I'm watching videos and stuff on Facebook,
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I actually just watched the stream from Kevin Hart, Castanet, and Drewski. Oh my God!
It was cracking up.
Man, my stomach was hurting.
They so damn silly.
And I think it's more so like Drewski is hilarious in himself to me.
To me too. It's some people that think he's not funny, but I think he's funny. Man. I think he's so goofy. Like
you gotta have a different sense of humor to find him funny.
Really? I don't know. To me, he's funny.
You have to have an open mind. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Like his comedy isn't for everybody.
Yeah. It's mostly guys I see that's no, it's some girls too sometimes, but it's a lot of guys that I see that like be like he is just not funny, and I'm like, really?
Drewski is hilarious.
I think he is so hilarious.
From when he be acting like White Boys. Yeah. From Could Have Been Records.
Yeah, I be watching little Could Have Been Records with Brianna, and my stomach be hurting.
Like him trying to stay in character, like bro, that is hilarious.
Yeah, to me too.
And then from when they was on the stream, Kevin Hart feeding off of him, and like you seeing how Kevin Hart is just on the regular. Too.
All of them was funny. They all fun. From the first one, the very first one they did, my stomach was hurting. The next morning, I went in just seeing on social media to see what kind of like little snippets people had. Just to see.
Drewski was on the air mattress. Somebody, Kelly, you itching? I think I'm getting bit up a little bit. You got bed bugs?
Right, they brought it up again on the other one.
This man, Kevin Hart, talking about the roach. He said, I ain't gonna lie to you, when I got home, I had a roach in my bag. He said, when I opened the bag, the roach said, thank God.
He's so silly. So silly.
And that had Drewski dead in the background, which had me almost on the floor.
That's them just being damn silly.
And then this man drinking the freaking energy drinks again.
Yes, that don't. Oh, he did it again? He did it again on his new show? I cannot with him.
Went to spaz out on LeBron James' son. Talk about
oh, I seen that.
Talk about why he get an introduction and I ain't get no introduction. Why I gotta give up my seat. Bruh, it was.
Why he get an introduction? I don't get no introduction.
It was just pure comedy. And I don't know. To each his own. Like I said, everybody has a different sense of humor, but that man is hilarious to me.
Sometimes some stuff don't be funny, but sometimes.
Yeah, not
Exactly. It's not like, it's like everybody though.
Yeah.
Not everything is always funny.
Everybody has a hit or
but
miss.
he is funny. I'm like, it's funny to me too.
He's funny naturally, like.
It's goofy. It's just like everything of the goofiest things sounds like, wow. I can't believe you even thought of that. I'm like, that man is crazy as hell.
This man's infatuation with studs sends me over.
He ain't doing too much.
He's
doing too much with that.
I was just watching one of the auditions. He's talking about, I had my first stud when I was like 16. Changed my life. Went to asking the security, y'all hit stud before? Y'all, matter of fact, y'all can tell me later. We'll keep that between us. Just know I keep secret. But just know me, I did it. Changed my life.
I cannot.
Bruh, that man there is freaking hilarious. I think we can go ahead and get into the piece de resistance. Guess the charges. Alright, first one.
I feel like it has to be like drug related or like
That's an
some type of like,
That's an eyeball on his throat.
Some type of like battery, assault, or something.
I can see it.
Don't stop.
Hey,
don't stop,
Leo.
don't stop.
Driving while license canceled, suspended.
So what did I say?
Drugs?
Drugs?
Paraphernalia.
A little bit.
Burglary while armed. 3 grand theft
Yeah.
with firearm and a grand theft.
Man, I said
Over
assault. I should have said
5,000.
grand theft.
But how you get grand theft 3 times? Like, does that mean he stole 3 different cars, or it was just 3 people in the same car? I hope it wasn't 3 different cars. If that's so, that man's a menace. How you steal 3 different cars in the same
I don't
pursuit?
think so. Maybe it was multiple people in there.
It had to be.
Yeah.
Next one.
This little badass. What you was out there doing? Fighting?
He looked like it. That boy hair is all scruffy.
Yeah. Fighting over drugs.
Battery on person 65 years of age or older. Why you out here beating up old people?
Probably his grandpa,
Probably.
grandma, something.
Just green.
What I said he went? Drugs or what?
Or fighting. Yeah. You said fighting.
Battery. He's something else. He looked like he was upset.
He was upset he got caught.
I hope they whoop his ass in there. We need some of that.
Word travels fast as hell in jail.
Some of that jail justice.
Jailhouse justice.
Jailhouse justice, baby.
Hey, no meal.
Get him.
Alright, next one. Speaking of ideal meal. My bad, this slipped.
It did not.
That was
It was.
That man might not even speak Spanish. I'm talking about speaking of audio meal.
Theft, drugs.
Now is that and or
No.
or?
I know. And or.
That boy got assault.
Damn.
2 assault.
He
on
looks
law
so
enforcement
calm.
officers, an escape and a arrest with violence.
He's throwing hands.
With law enforcement.
He don't care about
2
you
of them.
or you.
So boy, y'all gonna have to do y'all job, big fella.
He looks so calm. Not a scratch on his face. Come on, that was 2 of them.
That probably ain't his first rodeo. What did you do to get an escape charge, brother?
Escape.
That means he almost got away.
That bitch say escape. He got away and got caught.
Next one.
Drugs.
Drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, possession of cocaine and 2 possession of paraphernalia.
His face just looks like it's just like drugs. Who's giving drugs?
Last one.
He might be mental health. He might be probably some drugs. Look at them eyes.
Yeah. Look a little dilated.
That's sunken into. Look at the
Yeah. Real baggy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say like mental health, drugs. I feel like this might be something. Yeah, I'm feeling a little assault from him. I'm feeling a little maybe some battery, maybe 2.
Okay. Sexual battery on person less than 12 years of age. Lewd or lascivious molestation. And FSP hold. Yeah, y'all need to keep him in there.
And that's real.
And yeah, what you said about jailhouse justice? Yeah, they need to spread that word fast, expeditiously.
Oh my goodness, I was not expecting
Get that boy off the yard.
Oh wow, I wonder what's
Under
the other
12
one.
years of
FSP
age.
hold.
And then they say lewd or.
I know.
That means he actually did something crazy as hell.
Right. FSP hold.
Florida State Prison hold.
Why you ain't tell me that?
I didn't know you asked. My bad. I was just my mind. He messed me up with that one.
Feeling or revealing an overt and often offensive sexual desire.
Lascivious.
I've never heard of that. Lewd and lascivious molestation.
That's insane.
I like that word though, but it's like it's not.
You like the word lascivious, but the meaning is very cringy.
Yeah. Because it's offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. The word sounds like but it's like why y'all made it sound so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's not. It's like it's not okay actually.
At all. That was this week's Against the Charges segment. That one ended up with a bang. That need to stay in there.
Listen.
Hell no, boy.
Okay. Relax. I got chocolate milk.
So what's the plans?
That's the plans.
Yeah, for any further celebrations?
I don't know. I'm still open to as many gifts as possible. I'm still taking cash apps, Apple Pays, cards, flowers, lunch dates, breakfast dates, dinner dates. Yeah. No plans. So I have no plans. I really, like I said, I just want to relax, really. Mm-hmm. Hopefully I find a time to relax. I have a massage that my bestie got me for my birthday that I have, so I need to book that.
Dang, you still ain't used it?
Because I said I was going to wait until school was over.
Okay. That's smart.
So I can be, relaxed. Like really, real deal relaxed.
Actually enjoy it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to book that. And then, eventually start work between now and the new year. Eventually do a boot camp between now and the new year. Like I said, I'm gonna post about it because I do want to do one. I feel like other people may want to, and that's why I'm gonna make a post and then I'll go from there.
And then it feels a little nicer outside now
too. It really does. So that's why I was like, you never know, people might want to.
I mean, it might be a little nippy at first, but once you start moving and stuff, you're gonna warm up.
Yeah, you might have to wear a little sweatsuit, you might have to wear a little jacket or something. You might have to wear, get your little nice stuff out. Bundle up. But like you said, once you start moving around, gonna eventually heat up that body heat. So it's gonna be fine. So just that stuff really. Studying for my test. Start studying for my test eventually.
And you said you haven't gotten a date for that yet?
No, I just.
How far out would that be?
I mean, it should be. Honestly, I'm shooting for end of January, early February. Taking my test by then.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah, because I don't want a lot of time in between. Like I want to get it done. Get her done. Let's do it. I'm already here. That's the last big, huge thing I have to do to be clear and free.
So is that time period on your reconnaissance or on theirs?
I'm not really too sure how that works. I'm not sure if after we pay, they reach out to us with different dates and we choose. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if they're like, okay, now you can choose a date that you want to do. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, that's what I'm waiting on.
Once you pay, they set a date and they tell you
what
day to be.
Exactly. No, for real, because I'm really not sure how like everything is done. I'm sure I can ask somebody I know plenty of nurses, but I don't really know how to, I really don't know how it works. Maybe my class, like, we kind of, I guess, I don't know, we're still in the moment. It doesn't even really feel real because I'm like, you know, it's been a long time coming. Listen, it don't really feel real at all.
Like y'all holidays right around the corner.
Yeah, so it's a great late birthday, early Christmas gift. Honestly and true. It was great. Because
nice way to end off the year.
It really is. It's very nice to end the year off. We can really decompress. Like you said, it's the holidays. It's Christmas, New Year's, and it's like,
we all here.
2025 is about to be lit. 2025 is about to be lit. So it'll be fun. Bunch of growth, bunch of money. Bunch of fun, hopefully a bunch of saving. Hopefully a bunch of saving for sure. Of course, for real. Fixing my shit, fixing my credit and shit. Nursing school has taken me through the ringer.
And speaking of credit, I've been making my payments on time.
That's good. I just put something else on there. Because I need to get it together. Because it was literally, like, I was really close to my 8s right before nursing school. Yeah, right before nursing school. I'm talking about I was on that. And that shit is, whoo, not in the 8s. I know that. Not in the 7s. For real.
Well, high 6s?
No, not even that. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. This is bad. Yeah. I mean, I got it. It's not. I got it.
Well, when I started, mine was at like 649.
Yeah. I mean, I got some like loans. I got my school stuff on there now, so.
Me too. Oh,
exactly. No, so it's fine. It's fine. I got it. I'm like, I did it before by myself. I know I could do it again. Like, cause it's not hard. Pay what you gotta pay. You know, I wasn't making money. I'm in school, really. So it was like, I really wasn't working like that. Mm-hmm. So now that I'm making money, I'm like, you know, I'll be making money. It's like, okay, now I can get back on my shit and do what I'm supposed to do.
So what type of shifts are you going to be working now?
Probably daytime.
And how long are those shifts? 12 hours?
7 to 7. 7 to 8 to 7 p. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I'm going to be a great nurse. It's going to be fun. Lots of learning. Everyday learning.
And what do you do, like 4 on, 3 off, or something like that? 3 on, 4 off?
Something like that.
That's what's up.
It's going to be great. It's like 2025 is going to be lit. It's going to be fun. These 2 years have paid off. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I got twins. Child, I done been through the ringer in these past 2 years. I swear to God. It's been a very depressing past 2 years. That shit been crazy as hell. Honestly, about the past 3 years. Because probably like the year before I started also was like, really wasn't all that really either, honestly and truly. Yeah. So it's like, this shit been very depressing. Like, it's been very rewarding at the end. But it's like, you know, everybody, we still got to go through that stuff. And, you know, you still feel it. And you be like, damn, that shit was tough. Like, oh. But I'm finally free. Like, so many things have happened. Friendship breakups, like, everything. Breakups in general, financial issues, feeling like you're not really, like, being a good parent and being there for my, like, kids. Everything. Us not doing extracurricular activities. We got to put it on a pause because, you know, I'm the only parent. Like, me having car issues, car accidents, all kind of shit. Like, it's been wild. But like I tell the girls all the time, all girls I meet, I'm like, if I can do it, you can fucking do it. Because that job was hard, but you get you a good support system, a good foundation. Listen, and you in there. That's why I love my nurse sisters. Because boy, that shit was hard. But like I said, you get you some good people around you, some good energy.
Yeah, y'all definitely did that. Go ahead and get up out of here. That was another episode of Likkle Table. I want to give thanks to my guest, Miss Nurse Ari, for dropping in again. I appreciate it. First time you was here, you was on break from nursing school.
I was.
Second time you were approaching the end.
When was that? When was the first time? After my
Like
third.
June.
Okay, so after my third semester.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second time was a few weeks ago. You know, you were gearing up to finish, and now you finished.
Yes.
Congratulations again.
Woo!
Definitely excited to see.
My journey.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where you go from here. Most definitely.
Thank you.
And to all of my viewers, my listeners, and supporters, I want to give thanks to y'all as well. If you're watching the video on YouTube and you like what you saw, make sure you drop a like on the video, please. Post comments, get involved with any of the would you rather questions, any of the am I the a-hole, any of the guess the charges, any questions you have for me. I answer them in later episodes. Kinda high. I answer them in later episodes, just like I did this time for the first time. We getting engagement.
Love it. Love it. Twin. Come on, not twin. Act like you know.
Make sure you share the video with your friends and family and loved ones for me, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. We are currently at 78 subscribers. We are getting closer and closer to that first 100.
Come on, y'all, man. Get this. Come on. Nah, ain't nothing to get to this hundo.
I mean,
where you at right now?
78.
78? Come on. Ain't nothing to get to that hundo.
I say everything is appreciative and happens in its own time.
It does.
I'm just...
Because when you take off, it take off. And you're going to be like, wait, what? No.
I'm just thankful that everything is happening organically. You know, learning everything in the process.
For sure.
Yeah, taking everything one episode at a time.
For sure.
And I appreciate all the people that have, you know, grown with me, throughout this whole process as well. And to all of my listeners and supporters on any of the other streaming services, an example, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, make sure y'all leave ratings and comments so I can know what you guys think as well. And this is your host, your favorite neighborhood roster, and I'm up out of here. Peace and blessings.
You need to do something about that.
What do you mean? Ask YouTube not to copyright my videos?
Why can't you just say it? This is whatever, you know, that shit that people gotta type.
Because that doesn't work.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, no, that doesn't do anything. If anything, that calls for your video to get flagged
even
faster.
Wow. I never put it. They do take my shit down. They be like, oh, the audio on this video, I'll go on old posts. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Speaking of perfectionists, next week I should have a futon or a couch or something.
See, that's when you should have invited me here. What the heck?
I put that ashtray / rolling tray up there.
That little
high again. You don't see it? Whoa.
Where?
It's right there.
This little blue thing, black, with the little clear piece on it. This little blue tube thing right here at the bottom, next to the plate.
No.
Up top.
The ashtray / rolling tray.
The plant. The ashtray. What ashtray is up there? Nothing looks like an ashtray.
You see the Halloween poster?
Mm-hmm.
Look up top of it.
Mm-hmm.
You see where it says?
Oh, I was looking in the total wrong place though. You should have said cold, Ari. Cold. I was kind of warm actually. You know where I was?
Yeah, I know where you were.
Well, why you ain't tell me to go to the right?
That's why I
say Ari, look to the right.
Because I don't feel like you would have looked too far to the right.
That's why I'm slow. Talking about you can't see that. And I'm trying not so hard. I'm like, let me hurry up and find it. So you notice that my ass don't see it nowhere. What you talking about? Okay,
yeah,
I see it.
yeah.
That's cool. That's my music. I said that's my music you giving me that I've been complaining about. You're the only person that complains about the music.
First of all, I don't sound like that. I don't know who that was. That sounded like a Robert.
You sound like a Robert.
I sound like a Rasta.
Robert, aka Robert.
All right, first question.
My hand itching. I'm getting some money. My hand is itching. I'm getting some money. Which hand?
And there's money.
I ain't trying to go to work till next year, to be honest with you.
I mean, next year is only a couple weeks away.
That's what I'm saying. I need a little break. Just go ahead. Hopefully it's a good story.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a juicy one. Last one wasn't juicy enough.
So you want them to be the a-hole pretty much?
It's not that. It just wasn't juicy. It was like basic. Like it was like, duh, of course. You're not an a-hole. I forgot what her story was, but she wasn't an a-hole. She did something, but it wasn't juicy enough.